And my argument with the G-Shock, outside of the classic G-Shock, is who drops their watch out of a 20 or 40-story building?
Oh, and BT dubs, your mom, your wife, your girlfriend, they all hate your clunky G-Shock watch.
All right, guys and gals, I present to you the cheapest and most practical watch you can ever buy. It's not a G-Shock, and we'll go ahead and pull it out because I did such a poor job of putting it in here. But this is the watch right here on table. This is the watch price. This watch costs $15.88 plus tax. Now, as you can see, this is the Casio W-218h, and I think it's a -1A. There's a couple different versions of this watch, but this is a watch that I got at Walmart. And this is all the watch you really need. You know, I know we talk a lot about G-Shocks and things like that. Obviously, this watch does not have, you know, the glass is kind of flush, you know, with the case. So if you drop it, you could potentially damage it. It's $16. You know, if you drop it, say, from a height of here, which is like 3 or 4 feet, it's not going to damage the watch. And I have dropped it, and it's still intact. It has a resin band. It doesn't have a screw back case. It just has, you know, the generic case that you screw in, you know, with the 4 screws. And here's the thing about the G-Shock watches. To me, they're just too bulky, and most of them aren't attractive. The classic G-Shock is one thing. I like it, but this watch is $16, and it looks 80%, if not more, of the G-Shock watch. If you took Illuminator off and put G-Shock on there, most people probably couldn't even tell. It doesn't have world time, but it does have alarms. It does have an LED backlight, which is cool. I mean, here's the watch on wrist, and it looks great. And my argument with the G-Shock, outside of the classic G-Shock, is who drops their watch out of a 20 or 40-story building? Hearing people talk about this watch is so rugged. They say you can go on a military expedition, you can be deployed 10 times, and a watch will never break. But the thing is, who does that? 80 to 90% of the people who buy G-Shock watches don't even use 80 or 90% of their ability. This watch, as you can see, is 50 meters water resistant. Like 50 meters is like 150 feet. Like, who's diving lower than that? Are you scuba certified? Most people are gonna go snorkeling on their honeymoon or an anniversary cruise and not even get under the water. The watch will be 3 feet under the water, and that's just because they're hanging their wrist down while they're trying to reach for a jellyfish swimming by. It's like, why would you pay so much more for a watch? Yeah, I would get the classic G-Shock because it looks good, it's not overdone. But this watch does everything you need. It's water resistant, it shows the date, it shows the day of the week. You know, it has a chronograph, it has an LED backlight. Like, there's nothing more that you need. It's kind of like wearing Kevlar to your job because there could be an active shooter situation. And the fact is, it's extremely unlikely. And all right, ladies and gentlemen, at this point, you kind of get the gist. This is a great, cheap watch. Why pay more when you get all the functionality you need out of this watch? I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching. This can be your daily beater watch. You can scratch it up, beat it up, wear it to the shop, wear it while you're working on your car, wear it to the gym. Oh, and BT dubs, your mom, your wife, your girlfriend, they all hate your clunky G-Shock watch. And they don't give a flying flip that it'll tell you the temperature of your poo when you sit on the toilet. Let's be honest. And yes, I'm taking a shot at Casio while bragging on Casio, so I get it. All right, so it looks decent, and I just don't understand why we're out here paying, you know, $200, $100 some change. And I have watches with the radio signals. I'm not gonna lie, I have, you know, watches like that. They don't work, they don't catch the signal. When I go out of town to Las Vegas or I go here or there, the watch doesn't adjust to the time. And you gotta go in and do a 10-step process to acclimate it to whatever time zone you're in. And it really doesn't sync up because the atomic clock signal's weak. So if you're in a closet, your watch is in a bathroom, hell, if you roll over and lay on your watch, it's not going to get the radio signal. So